And so I said, how did Kim Kardashian get in the A block? And he said, well, I told you. I said, you told me. I don't remember that. I don't have it on my shot sheet. He goes, yeah. I sent you an email. I DM'd you. I even sent you a text. That's when I said, son, it's time for a life lesson. Forget about a life lesson. This is just a prerequisite if you want to be a producer in my sports department as long as I'm the sports director. And there are two things, and they're crucial. And you might want to write both of them down. The first one is this. You know how your desk is 4 feet to my left? And you know how you sit in a chair much like mine that spins all the way around 360 degrees? We had these chairs that would turn all the way around so we could access everybody. Well, what I need you to do, here's the first one, is while you're sitting in that chair, you don't need to turn it all the way around, but just 2 feet to your right. And as that chair is turned 2 feet to your right, here's the first one. Get ready to write it down. Then, you need to eyeball me, son. You need to look at me. And once you're looking at me, and here's the second one, not only did you need to write this one down, but you might want to highlight it, because this is huge. As that chair is turned 2 feet to your right, and as you're looking at me, then, here we go. You need to talk to me, son. You need to look at me, and you need to talk to me. Now, he's after the millennials. I don't even know what you call this new generation. His whole world's right here on a tablet. His whole world's on an iPhone. He can get online. He can watch movies. He can do everything he wants right here. He's oblivious to the outside world. He has no idea what's going on out here. Have you ever seen that video? It's one of my favorites. It's a YouTube classic. This young lady, she's at a shopping mall. She's so engrossed in what's on her cell phone that she walks into a fountain and face plants into the water. Have you seen this? Now, I'm not laughing at this young lady, but rather it's somewhat of a serious indictment of an entire generation. Now listen, I do not want to grow into being that old man waving his cane from the porch and saying, you kids get off of my front lawn. No, I recognize the technological advancements of today. You have to. It is remarkable to be alive today. Just to break up the monotony from time to time. Get out of your chair, leave your office, go eyeball somebody, and speak to them. Because there is no replacing this. Yes, I know you've got apps, there's FaceTime, there's Skype, and you can electronically speak to people. But there's no replacing this. What I'm saying to you here today, and the way I'm saying it, does not translate to an email. What I'm saying to you here today, and the way I'm saying it, does not translate to a text. What I'm saying to you here today, and the way I'm saying it, does not effectively translate to a written format. I need you to be here today to tell this story. Just like you, from time to time, need to get out of your chair to go tell yours.
Run wide and get out. JJ! Catch JJ! Double T! JR, go, bump down, JR, go!
As a sports team, at your core, fundamentally, you got to communicate. You have to talk to one another. Forget about winning a game. Forget about winning an NBA championship. Forget about winning a World Series. Just to practice, just to call yourself a team, you have to communicate. You have to verbally talk to one another. And the same holds true for you. At your core, fundamentally, you have to speak. You have to verbally communicate. You have to talk to one another. And I'm not telling you something you don't already know. One of the most self-satisfying and exhilarating things I did in my career, I used to do NFL post-game shows. And we would go on right after an NFL game. And we'd want to fire up as soon as that game was over, because you'd want to hang on to this large audience that had just been watching the contest. Now, typically, my job description during the week, I would do the sports news at 6, 10, and 11 o'clock at night. And I had all day to prepare. I knew what my lead story was going to be. I knew what my second story was going to be. And I knew all the video that was going to support those stories and some sound bites if there were some. All that was left for me to do was to deliver the information that I had gathered live on the news that night. But an NFL postgame show is a different animal. You could be writing about one team, and then in the closing moments, the last play of the game, the other team scores. Now you have to rewrite everything you wrote. You have to find new video to support this team, all the while racing to get on the set and do this live hour show. You cannot do that show unless you communicate. I got to communicate with my producer. My producer has to communicate with the editor. The editor has to communicate with the photographer. We all have to communicate with the director. Everybody's got to be lock and step in order for us to go on the air.